Hey, what's up? I'm Jem, and I want to teach you how to use shadow work to enhance your unique healing journey. There are many myths surrounding shadow work, and watching this video is going to help you to suss out the truth and see for yourself. I've made a list of common questions and myths about shadow work, and I'm hoping you leave here with the ability to make an educated decision about shadow work and if it can fit into your journey. Because healing looks different to everyone. But you didn't come here for a lecture from me about what you should do about your trauma. You came here for answers, right? So I'm going to get right into it. The first question is, what exactly is shadow work? Your shadow is the part of yourself that lives in your subconscious, and it's made up of your personality traits that you've been taught are bad or unacceptable. But these parts of you aren't bad. They're just misunderstood, because every emotion can be useful when it's expressed in a healthy way. The second question is shadow work legit? Yes, shadow work was the brainchild of a magnificent mind. He was a psychoanalyst named Carl Jung, and Jung believed that we have the ability to integrate our shadow parts in order to become our whole authentic selves. There are many studies about the effects of combining shadow work with different therapies to find out if there are proven benefits to shadow work, and there are. Shadow work, when combined with effective therapy, can enhance an inner healing journey through reflection and introspection. It teaches you how to cope with emotions like anger, aggression, and jealousy, while also reuniting with your personality traits that you stifled when you were growing up. Were you a particularly creative and energetic child? Maybe your parents scolded you or told you to calm down all the time. Well, that can result into dimming your creative spark and hiding your energy so that you're more acceptable to society. And shadow work can help you uncover and acknowledge that side of you. When you find these traits within, you learn to make them a part of you again. The third question is it dangerous to do shadow work on my own? When you do shadow work, a lot of complex feelings and trauma can resurface that have been hidden within your subconscious. I do recommend that you pair shadow work with talk therapy so that you can work through the trauma as it comes to the surface. But honestly, I think everybody should be in therapy anyway because it's good for the soul. So check it out anyway. The next question is, how do I know when I'm actually making progress in my shadow work? Once you start using shadow work practices and techniques, you'll feel that you're starting to feel lighter. Shadow work will help you learn to cope with trauma and your emotions in a healthier way. And the best thing about shadow work is reflection. Journaling prompts are all over the internet, and you can just pick one and start writing. And you'll find after doing it a few times that your reflections are things you can work on. And once you find that part of you that needs to be worked on, start taking them on, but not with judgment, with compassion. Accept the emotion, integrate it, and teach yourself to use it in a healthy way that benefits you and those around you. A common misconception about shadow work is that it's bad or wrong. The misunderstanding and taboo come from lack of knowledge because people fear what they don't know. In fact, shadow work can be beneficial to anyone, whether they're coping with trauma or just want to enhance some of their personality. Through meditation, journaling, and reflection, shadow work helps you to be a better, healing version of yourself. If you want to explore these concepts further and begin your own unique healing journey, let's chat. You can find me at wistfulwounds.com or on Instagram at wistfulwounds.jem, wistfulwounds.gem. Let's set up a free clarity session and we can uncover what's blocking your path and see if I can help you to clear the way and get going. Thanks.